Well, here we are. It is weigh-in Friday for me, and I will report immediately that I'm up 0.4 from 133.8 to 134.2, which is not real weight. If I tell you that on Wednesday I was 136.8, no, not real weight. You probably can see this bruise that I have here, and the swelling is still there. Just to let you know, I appreciate everyone's concern. I'm going to be fine. I just need to give you like housekeeping business, because I'm not going to be videoing, at least for the weekend, including today, Friday, any of my food, because when I'm eating, it does not make sense to video. It's not helping anybody out there. So there's no point. And truth be told, one meal to the next, I'm not really knowing what I'm going to be eating. I can tell you today I had a yogurt of 100 calories with only 7 grams of sugar in it. And I had a tablespoon of peanut butter and some eggs. And I have not had my dinner yet. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know what my snack is going to be. So at this point in time, I wanted to update everyone. We do have 700 and some odd people in the Facebook group now. I'm very happy to say. I am not quite sure where everyone's suddenly coming from, but it's much appreciated. And if you haven't joined, the info is in the description box. In most of my videos, I include that, my social media info. And I have, as of earlier, if everyone stays, 120 people subscribed, which I find fascinating. Much appreciate those of you that did that added in, everybody that did that, well, 120 or whatever it is. Very, very grateful to you. And for those that are going to be receiving the gifts from me, they have gone into today's mail. So please be on the lookout for them. And if you wouldn't mind emailing me when you receive it, just so I know it got there, because it's not being tracked or anything, what I sent out. So that's about it then. You know, we are going to have obstacles along the way. And again, I'm not speaking for everyone. I'm speaking for myself. But I also do know a lot of other people that are trying to lose weight have some of the same issues that I've had in my past and continue to have. For instance, I can consciously decide not to eat something that isn't the healthiest thing for me, or quote unquote on plan. But there's a big difference when I am just, it's nighttime and I'm watching television and I just want to eat, and I'm not hungry and I'm not craving anything in particular. I just feel the need to chew. That is my problem area, and has been for many, many years. So those to me are two different things. If I decide I'm going to, that's why when I say, I know in today's post this morning, the Fabulous Losers post that I do every morning, the weight loss motivation that I try to find something to post about, it does say have only one cheat meal, but that doesn't mean that I agree that anybody should have a cheat meal. I certainly don't agree. And I've explained this before. I'm not encouraging is what I say. It doesn't matter if I agree or not. That was wrong of me to say. That wasn't what I was trying to say at all. I am not here to encourage people to do that. Just in the same way, I'm not here to encourage people not to do that. I'm neutral on what other people do. I only can speak for myself, that I do not have a weekend cheat meal. If I'm going to be going somewhere, that's a different story. Invited to somewhere where I really can't control what I'm going to be eating. An occasion at a restaurant, let's say. You know, I have gone to a reunion at one point, and I did eat a lot of salad and a lot of fresh fruit. And then I had my protein. But let's just say, hypothetically, you go somewhere and you can't do any of the above. Okay, so you do the best you can. But for me to plan, unless it's going to be a slice of pizza, which I know I've said like a broken record, that's different. But am I doing, in my head, planning that? No, because if Jim and I go out and we stop at Joe's Pizza, where he likes to go, I may not end up having a slice in that moment. I may decide to have something else, a salad with cold cuts on it or something. So if I desire pizza throughout the week, if I really have what I call a yens for a slice of pizza, that's different. I might say, okay, Jim, on Saturday we'll go for pizza, or I'll pick up a pizza or whatever. So I look at those as different things, and I deliberately, I'm not used to a cheat meal when I'm trying to lose weight, much less a cheat day. That's not in my book of things to do, my list of things to do for me, because that's enough to derail me. And I don't want to do that. At this stage in the game for me, I have no desire to do that. And I've not, if I'm serious about what I'm doing, that is not the first thing I'm thinking about. It's just not. That's just not how I operate. Does it mean that I couldn't be different than that? Of course it does. I just don't seem to, when my head is really in the game, and it has been since last August. By hook or by crook, last August 14th, I checked back in the Healthy app, I was 160 pounds. And it took me to lose 6 pounds till October 22nd, but at least I lost it. At least I backed off of some of my extra eating that I was doing. So I was able to get it off, but was the rest of it going to come off that way? No, it was not. I assure you. I started calorie counting and seriously calorie counting on October 22nd, 2021. And here I am today. Since that time, gone to Nutrisystem, counting my calories still, just not non-starchy vegetables. And so yeah, that's, to me, if anything, I'm going to have, let's say, I don't know, let's say we're going to go out, and I don't do this, but if I wanted to, let's say I wanted to, we're going to go down to the waterfront. We're going to go to the Italian restaurant where they sell, hi little, Italian ice cream. And it's gelato, real gelato. And I feel like having that, okay, I'm not going to say it's not something that I wouldn't do. And the world isn't going to end. Okay? Because at this point, if you derail yourself, if you're doing things that you know consciously are going to derail yourself, my only suggestion would be to take your mind out of that. Because if you, and then again, also, let's say you have something and the next day, if you weigh every day like I do, the scale's up a little bit, and then you're going to just trash everything. That's another fear that I have, because I can easily, hi baby, go and derail myself by, excuse me, you don't need to put your ear in it. No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Because I decided to have some things that I know are triggers for me, then it's very hard for me to get back. And that is something I definitely want to avoid. I don't want to do that. And the beautiful thing about Nutrisystem for me is that I have a choice of sweet, salty snacks. In a given moment, if I desire something, I have something that tastes really good. And that will satisfy me and keep me going. As opposed to me baking a cake, even if it is a Nutrisystem compliant per serving cake, I can't have that in my house. I'm being perfectly honest. That is not going to work. Jar of peanut butter, I've said it many times before, I cannot have that in my house. I had that peanut butter at my son's house. And I do have peanut butter too, and I have cashew powder. PB2 and cashew powder in the house. But I won't make that. Strange, very, very strange. That doesn't bother me. You'd think I'd be making it and eating it all day. No, it does not. But that jar of peanut butter cannot come in here. So anyway, again, I apologize for not making a video today. I'm going to take the weekend. Hopefully this is going to go down, because I'm really sore more than anything. And I don't want to get an infection in there. Even though the doctor did say I could eat. She didn't say that I couldn't eat. The problem is that eating is then making this, the chewing is making the soreness worse. But I'm going to live. Okay, so on that note, thank you for those of you that have come on board that are new. Whether you've subscribed or not, I appreciate you all. And if you enjoy the videos, please give them a thumbs up if you don't mind. And if you find that maybe someone else in your life might benefit from watching the videos that I put out, please feel free to share. I'd appreciate that too. And on that note, I'm going to say goodbye for now. And I'm going to say I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.